Telangana Intermediate First Year Mathematics 1A. This is Set A. Section A, first question. If f is mapping from R to R is defined by f of x equals to 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square, then show that f of tan theta equals to cos 2 theta. So what we have is a function f of x equals to 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square. So f of tan theta will be equals to 1 minus tan squared theta by 1 plus tan squared theta. I'm expanding this tan theta, 1 minus sin squared theta by cos squared theta by 1 plus sin squared theta by cos squared theta. That equals to cos squared theta minus sin squared theta by cos squared theta by cos squared theta plus sin squared theta by cos squared theta. I can cancel these two and this is 1. So finally I am left with cos squared theta minus sin squared theta, which is equals to cos 2 theta. That equals to RHS. Second question is, find the domain of the real valued function f of x equals to 1 by x square minus 1 into x plus 3. The function is given as f of x equals to 1 by x square minus 1 into x plus 3. So this is the given question. We need to find the domain of this function now. For this function to be existing, x square minus 1 into x plus 3 should not be equals to 0. If the denominator is equals to 0, then it is 1 by 0, which is of the form 1 by 0 form, which is not defined. So this is not defined. So this part should not be equals to 0. I can expand this as x minus 1 into x plus 1 into x plus 3 should not be equals to 0. That implies x should not be equals to 1 or x should not be equals to minus 1 or x should not be equals to minus 3. Now if x is equals to 1, minus 1 or minus 3, then my function will be not defined. So the domain should be equals to from this total real number set, subtract 1, minus 1 and minus 3. My function will be satisfying for all the real values of the x except 1, minus 1 and minus 3. So this is our domain now. Third question. So given that two matrices are equal, we need to find the values of x, y, z and a. Equating the corresponding elements of the matrices, we get x minus 1 equals to 1. That implies x equals to 2. And equating the third element, 5 minus y equals to 3. That implies y equals to 2. And equating this middle element, z minus 1 equals to 4. That implies z equals to 5. And equating the last element, a minus 5 equals to 0, implies a equals to 5. So these are the values of x, y, z and a. Next is the define rank of a matrix. So rank of a matrix is defined as the number of linearly independent row vectors or the column vectors. So fourth one is rank of a matrix. It is defined as the the maximum number of linearly independent row or the column vectors in a matrix. So this is called as the rank of a matrix. Next is fifth one. If the vectors are collinear vectors, then find lambda and mu. So given that two vectors, let's say a bar equals to minus 3 into I bar plus 4 into j bar plus lambda into k bar, and b bar is given as mu I plus 8j plus 6k. Since they are collinear, I can write that a bar equals to some constant t into b bar. That implies minus 3i plus 4j plus lambda into k equals to t into mu I plus 8j plus 6k. So this is the condition we get. That implies minus 3i plus 4j plus lambda into k equals to mu t into I bar plus 8t into j bar plus 6t into k bar. So equating the corresponding elements, I get minus 3 equals to mu t, 4 equals to 8t, and from here t equals to 1 by 2 and lambda equals to 6t. Replacing the value of t here, lambda equals to 6 into 1 by 2, that equals to 3, and mu equals to minus 3 by t, that equals to minus 6. So these are the values of mu and lambda. Mu equals to minus 6 and lambda equals to 3. Next question is sixth one. Find the vector equation of the plane passing through the points. So 3 points were given here. We need to find the vector equation. Let the points be OA equals to, so I'm writing the position vectors of these points. OA equals to 0i plus 0j plus 0z, 0k, and OB equals to 0 into I plus 5 into j plus 0 into k bar, and OC equals to 2i bar plus 0 j bar plus k bar. So these are my 3 values, 3 points. The vector AB will be equals to, AB bar equals to OB minus OA. That equals to, since OA equals to 0 vector, so I get OB bar that equals to 5j bar. And similarly, AC bar equals to OC minus OA. That equals to the vector OC, which is 2i plus k bar. Now we shall find the vector perpendicular to AB and AC. If this is my AB vector and this is my AC vector, I need to find the vector perpendicular to this AB and AC vectors. That equals to AB cross AC. That equals to det of ijk. This is 0, 5, 0 and 2, 0, 1. So finding this determinant, I into 5 minus j into 0 plus k into minus 10. So what I get is 5 into I minus 10 into k bar. So this is the unit vector. I am calling this unit vector as n cap, which is equals to AB cross AC. Now the vector equation of the plane will be equals to R bar minus A bar, R bar minus A bar dot n cap equals to 0. Since my position vector A bar equals to 0, this is OA bar equals to 0, 0i plus 0 j plus 0k. So what I get is r bar dot n cap equals to 0. That implies r bar dot 5 into I r minus 10 into k bar equals to 0. So this is the vector equation of the plane now. So next is find the angle between the planes. So given planes are r bar equals to 2i r bar dot 2i minus j plus 2k equals to 3 and r bar dot 3i plus 6j plus k equals to 4. So the formula is that cos theta equals to n1 cap into n2 cap by mod of n1 cap into mod of n2 cap. So this part here is my n1 cap and this is my n2 cap. So that equals to n1 dot n2 bar equals to 2 into 3 plus minus 1 into 6 plus 2 into 1 divided by, so mod of n1 cap equals to square root of 2 square plus minus 1 square plus 2 square into 3 square plus 6 square plus 1 square. So put modulus for this because we want the acute angle here. This is 6 minus 6 plus 2 by root over, this is 2 square, 4 plus 4 plus 1 is root 9 and this is root 3 square is 9, 9 plus 36 plus 1 is root 46. So 6 minus 6 gets cancelled, this is 2 by 3 into root 46. Therefore theta equals to cos inverse of 2 by 3 root 46. So this is the required angle. Next is the 8th question. Find a cosine function whose period is 7. So we need to find the cosine function whose period is 7. The period of cosine function is 2 pi by mod k. This is given as 7. That implies k equals to, or mod k equals to 2 pi by 7 and k equals to plus or minus 2 pi by 7. So the period of cos, general function of cos is cos of k into x plus c. If this is my function, then the period of cos will be 2 pi by mod k. Substituting the value of k, we get cos of plus or minus 2 pi by 7 into x plus c. So this is the cos function whose period is 7. Next one, 9th one. What is the value of tan 20 plus tan 40 plus root 3 into tan 20 tan 40? We need to find the value of tan 20 plus tan 40 plus root 3 into tan 20 tan 40. I know that 20 plus 40 equals to 60. Applying tan on both sides, what I get is tan of 20 plus 40 equals to tan 60. That implies tan of 20 plus 40 equals to, this is of the form tan A plus tan B. So this is tan A plus tan B by 1 plus tan A into tan B. That equals to, this value becomes root 3 now because tan 60 is root 3. That implies tan 20 plus tan 40 equals to root 3 into 1 is root 3 plus root 3 tan 20 tan 40. I'm sorry, this is minus tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A tan B. Bringing this root 3 into tan 20 tan 40 to the other side, what I get is tan 20 plus tan 40 plus root 3 into tan 20 tan 40 equals to root 3. So this is the value of the given expression. Root 3 is the value. Next is ninth question. What is the value of tan? Okay, ninth is done, sorry. 10th question. For any value of x belongs to R, prove that cos h power 4x minus sin h power 4x equals to cos h of 2x. So 10th question is, this is ninth one. So 10th one is, we need to prove that cos h power 4x minus sin h power 4x equals to, so this I can write it as cos h square x whole square minus sin h square x whole square. I'm writing this in the form of a square minus b square, that equals to cos h square x minus sin h square x into cos h square x plus sin h square x. So a square minus b square equals to a minus b into a plus b. This is equals to 1. This is the identity of the hyperbolic function, which is equals to 1, and this is cos h square x plus sin h square x, which is equals to cos h 2x.